Okay, so in this video, I'm going to walk you through how you can get 0 to 10K per month as a freelancer on freelance platforms. So this video is going to be really helpful for freelancers, beginner freelancers, or someone who is struggling to grow their freelance business, because I'm going to walk you through like each step that you'll need to take in order to hit the 10K mark. So stick around and I'll show you the stuff. So let me share the screen real quick. So this is basically, I'm going to walk you through each step of running a 0 to 10K per month freelance business. So I don't actually like to showcase my results, but as I'm making a video on how to make 0 to 10K per month, I'm going to show you my profile here. So this is my Upwork profile. I'm not actually that active on Upwork, but still I get some leads from Upwork constantly. I basically run my own agency right now, but when I started in the early days, I actually started as a freelancer. Then slowly, once I started learning, I started growing, I moved on to creating an agency. Now I have a team, alhamdulillah, and we're doing good. So this is basically a proof that yes, you can hit the 10K mark if you follow this process step by step. Now, I'll consider that you are a complete beginner. You don't know anything about freelancing, but you know how it works. So I'm going to run from that perspective, but it will actually help someone who is more of a mid-level freelancer as well. So the first thing comes is assessing your skill and experience. So before starting a freelancing, you'll have to assess like what skills do you have and how much or what experience do you have. So depending on your skill and experience, you'll have to note down some skills that you have that can be valuable to other people, and also like experiences that you have, because these will be your core service, core offerings. So depending on your skill, depending on your experience, you will try and offer those as a service. So let's say you know how to edit videos. This is your skill, so you know how to edit videos or make videos. So you're going to basically package that skill into a offer and then try to sell as a freelancer. Now the second part is, once you know that which skill you want to sell, you'll have to set clear goals and you'll have to set a mindset. Now you see, freelance, like most businesses, freelance is a business as well, and you'll have to handle it as a business. So like most businesses, there's going to be ups and downs, and freelance business will have ups and downs as well. You have to definitely keep that in mind, and also you'll have to set some goals. You'll have to set a 6 months goal and then a yearly goal. Depending on your goals, you'll try to hit them. So it'll be like the number of clients you'll have to get, maybe a threshold for how much money you want to earn. So set a goal, clear goal, so that you can track that constantly and keep improving. Now the third is to understand the whole landscape. Now the whole freelance landscape is getting competitive each day, but again, those who are highly skilled and experienced, they are winning projects each and every day. So if you can improve your skills, you will definitely succeed on freelance platforms as well. But yes, people will tell that freelance landscape is difficult. Yes, it is difficult indeed, but if you can stay consistent and keep improving, you'll definitely be successful as a freelancer. And the final part before starting the journey is to choose the right platform. Now there's multiple freelance platforms out there. There's freelancer.com, upwork.com, fiverr.com, peopleperhour.com, but depending on your skill, you'll have to choose the right platform. Do some research and look into the platforms, how these platforms works, and you'll have to pick one to start with. Don't pick multiple platforms at the same time, because you will actually burn out and you won't get the expected results. So I'll suggest you start with one platform first, and once you grow on the platform, you can branch out to other platforms. Now once we have this foundation set up, we can start creating actual we can start go into actual freelancing. So once we know which platform we're going to target, we can then go into building our freelance profile. Now a few things you need to consider when creating a freelance profile. You need to add a professional photo. Don't use any logos, don't use bad resolution photos. take a good neat picture that looks professional. You can take pictures with your smartphone because smartphones these days are really good, but make sure you look professional and have a small smile in your face as well. So yeah, definitely you'll need to have a professional photo in your freelance profile. Add a conversion focused bio. You don't have to like add in random descriptions. I would suggest add conversion focused bio, like what the client will get, how they can benefit from your service. So more like it is focused towards the customer, not focused towards you. So what you do is not that important, but what the client is looking for is that way to go here. So you need to create a conversion focused bio. In a future video, I'll walk you through how you can optimize your freelance profile and how you can make the proposals and everything, but that's for another video. Now the third one is to show your work or portfolio. Now when you're starting, you may not have a portfolio to showcase. In that case, you can do some practice work and then showcase that as your work because you're actually doing it. So you can do some practice work and put that as your portfolio. For that, you can create your own website. If you can create your own websites, that will be a huge plus, because like the number of freelancers who have their personal profile is very low. So if you, when you're starting out from the beginning, if you have your own personal personal website with your own domain, that will increase your chance of getting projects multiple folds. Okay, so yeah, try to get your own website. Creating a website is very cheap these days, but if you can't, Behance or like the dedicated portfolio section for each platform will work. But definitely you will need to have a portfolio in place in order to get some work. If you don't have any past client work, you can do some practice works. Now once we have our freelance profile set up, we'll need to then start reaching out for projects. Now securing your first project is you'll have to constantly bid for projects, and you'll have to constantly send out proposals. Now for this, I would suggest that you create multiple proposal templates. You test and try different proposal templates and see which one works best. And I would suggest don't settle for any specific proposal template. Every 1 or 2 months, try and improve the proposal templates, try and improve your profile bio as well, because these will add up over time. So once when you're starting your proposal, your bios may not be that professional or optimized, but if you keep on improving each month, it will actually add up. Now the second thing is, once you land let's say in a conversation, you will have to manage client expectations. The best thing here to do is always under promise and over deliver. If you can follow this one step, your freelance business will definitely grow and you will never have to look back. So if you see on my profile, I have a 100% job success rate with top rated badge, because I've managed these as like something that I'll need to do or I'll die basically. So whenever I get a client that reached out or like we're in a conversation, I always under promised and over delivered. In terms of deadlines, I've taken like 1 or 2 days in my hand, so that if something goes wrong, I'm not late. So I make sure that the service quality that they get, that will be like top notch. They won't have to ever look for someone else. This will add up and this will help you a lot, trust me, because you will get long-term clients and you won't have to constantly hunt for projects if you can focus on managing client expectations. So yeah, under promise and over deliver. This is the way to go. Now once you have some projects, it's time to scale your freelance career. Now the way you can do this is basically you can try and upskill your current skills and expand your service offerings. So let's say you started with social media management. You can then learn graphic design and offer social media content creation as well. So you'll have to keep improving gradually. Never settle for a service, rather keep on improving each month. So the landscape is changing rapidly, AI is coming out, so you cannot settle for a specific service. You'll definitely try to improve your skills and add on more additional services to your portfolio. And then the second thing is to build a long-term client relationship, because building a long-term client relationship will save you a lot of hassles of like constantly hunting for new clients. If you can land like 4 or 5 long-term clients, they will give you constant works and you won't have to like look for clients each and every single month. And the final is referrals. This is a mistake that beginner freelancers make, is that they don't ask for referrals. So once you complete a project with a particular client, you'll need to actively reach out to them. So once you complete a project with a client, you can reach out to them and say, ask them how it was, how was the experience. Once they say they're like satisfied with your service, you can then just simply give them a hint that if you have someone, if you know someone who can be helpful with my services, you can feel free to let them know that I offer this and this. Just this simple sentence will give you a chance of getting a referral. But if you don't say that, they won't even remember your name once they are in talks with some friends or family. So definitely after each project, keep this on your checklist. After completing each successful project, give them a 1 or 2 sentence to give you a referral. It will definitely help you out in the long term. Now, the final way to grow to 10K is managing finances and growth. This is really crucial because once a beginner freelancer starts earning, they actually mess up on the finance part. So these are the key things that you need to focus. The first one is emergency fund. You'll need to create a 6 months of emergency fund as fast as possible. So once you start getting clients, you'll have to create an emergency fund as fast as possible. You'll need to secure a 6 months of emergency fund. This will reduce a lot of hassles of finding new clients each month. So definitely this is the way to go. You'll have to secure an emergency fund as fast as possible. And the second thing is you'll have to invest on a high quality webcam and mic. The fastest you can do that, the more chance of landing new clients will increase, because these days clients want to talk to you over a Zoom call. So if you have a professional quality mic and webcam, they will know that you are someone who is serious in what you do. So definitely invest in a good quality webcam and mic. It won't cost you a lot. Within $50 to $100 you'll get a decent quality webcam and mic. And the final thing is avoid luxuries. So for the first 5 years or so, I would highly suggest that you avoid luxuries at all cost. Do not go for iPhones, do not go for MacBooks, because you can go away really good with Windows laptops and with Android devices. So do not go for luxuries at start. Once you start getting a decent amount of money flowing into your bank account, then you can go for those luxuries. So this is basically the overview of how you can grow your freelance business. And if you can follow these ways, you will hit the 10K mark in no time. So I hope this video was helpful, and if you find it helpful, give a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.